Before you back Elestrals, we want to have a quick conversation with you.
Is it a scam?
I mean, it might be. I honestly don't think it is, but is it a good back?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, we have a 100-point rating scale. We're going to be going through 10 categories in this series on every campaign that hits over 2,000 backers, and Elestrals currently sitting at 5,566 backers with 2 days to go and $1.1 million.
Maybe.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Question mark.
A little bit.
And according to our rating scale, it's sitting at a 33 out of 100. Elestrals is going to be a trading card or a collectible card game in the same vein as Magic the Gathering, in the same vein as Pokemon, in the same vein as Yu-Gi-Oh! This is going to be a head-to-head, not quite lane battling, because you're actually going to be fighting anyone across the battlefield, which the unique part of the game is that you're going to have these little spirit creatures. They're going to be activating your cards. You're going to be spending them. They're also going to be your health points. So you're kind of depleting your own health as you play. All right, let's talk about the publisher.
So the publisher is going to be aDrive.
Sort of. And the designer-ish, maybe?
Also aDrive?
Kind of.
Probably.
So aDrive is a YouTube creator.
Yes.
With over...
Like 1.1 million viewers.
Yeah, he streams over on Twitch, I believe, doing Pokemon.
Yeah, he's a big Pokemon guy.
Does a really good job, and we actually put a lot of confidence into this product arriving and delivering because we're trusting him. He's been straightforward, he's been honest with the community, he's been walking you through the conversation, and he's got a team of something like 30 people that are working on the actual production and delivery of this. So we trust that he not only has the money to back up what he's doing, but he also cares about his fans, or else you all will storm his comment section forever.
Yeah. And that would be the end of his channel that he's put a lot of time and effort into.
Yeah, so aDrive is, well, Elestrals is the publisher, aDrive is the designer.
Yeah.
He knows a lot about these systems. He has his entire career based off of them. I gave them both a 5 out of 10. It's a brand new publisher. There's no telling exactly how well they're going to do, but he's got some backing. And it's a brand new designer with a lot of experience in this world, but that doesn't mean he makes a good card game.
Yeah.
And from what I've seen on the reviews, it does feel very similar to any other card game out there. So if you like living card games, if you like head-to-head battle systems,
then you may really enjoy this.
It actually might be really solid.
Yeah.
But it probably won't be different or stand out.
Blow your doors are.
Reviews. So what we're looking for here is, in our world, in the board game world, if you're watching this coming from A-Train's audience or community, or Elestrals fan base, we work in the board game reviewer space.
Absolutely.
So usually you have prototypes, you send those out to content creators, you get quotes, you get reviews, you get gameplays, you get previews, you get content around this space. And that lets us as backers know whether or not it's
good, that it's real, that there's something there. Like having those LinkedIn reviews, having those comments on the page, it's an easy way for people to feel comfortable that your game is a real game and that there is actually some good happening there. That you can feel comfortable putting your money into a project that's going to deliver in like a year.
And the good news is they did, in fact, produce starter kits and booster box, and they have a TTS mod where you can play it.
Yep. And the only reviews they have are themselves doing it.
Yeah, so right now you can watch a lot of content on this. You can do the research yourself to judge whether or not it's a good game. There are people that got a booster box to open up and take a look at, but there's no review content from our community. There's no review content on the actual game. They didn't, as far as I know, send out any of the booster boxes to people who are known for diving into this. And so we gave them a 0 out of 10.
Yeah. If you don't have anything linked, you don't have any comments listed, that's a big flag. It's a big red flag for people doing Kickstarter stuff.
Yeah. Moving down to build, this is the production quality, what you're actually going to get. I think this is actually going to be fairly nice. I believe he knows the living card game world, and he wants to make something that's good and quality. I do have to make a note, they are using 350 mil cards, as opposed to, or whatever the terminology is specifically, GSM cards, as opposed to 280, which is what Pokemon and Magic use from the research that I've been able to do. That means the cards will be a little bit thicker, which might make it more necessary for you to sleeve them for them to be shuffled easily. It will make them hold up, it'll make them a little bit more durable, but there will be a noticeable difference in things like pack storage and sleeves that you need to get. and all that other nonsense. So for the build, gave them a 5. Yeah. Standard across the board. There's a lot of logistics that they're holding here, but I think it's probably going to be pretty nice.
Yeah. Exclusives.
Okay.
So these are things that are only available in the Kickstarter. Something that is going to differentiate your Kickstarter from the actual retail edition, should retail actually happen. And in this, there are quite a few. There's little notations on the backs of the cards that say they are, or on the sides of the cards that say they are Kickstarter exclusive cards. Yeah. And then there's going to be things like pins and plushies and all that kind of stuff that you're only going to theoretically be able to get in the actual Kickstarter itself, probably.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options to get exclusives here. We gave this a 6 because, honestly, if you're really into this and really excited, this is probably the best way to get some of these cool, unique things. Realtor, is it going out to stores and marketplaces after it launches? I said 100% without question. Now, not everything. So we gave it a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10,
But a lot of this, and especially if it's successful, will be available at your online store, your local Amazon. Oh, man, I am sure he would love it if it was in Walmart or a local game store.
If the option is there, it's going to happen. I will promise you that.
That is what a living card game is designed to do.
Yep.
Production. Let's talk about their goal for this.
Yeah, so the production schedule that they're looking for, I believe, is like 10 months or something. That's not going to happen.
Listen, I mean, they're a brand new publisher, but I just don't see, unless they're hinting print right now, there's no way they're delivering an 8-month time frame. And I don't know that they have everything fully finished. Like, I think they're still working on some of the playtesting. I think they're still working on some of the artwork.
They are,
You know, and so with it being outstanding, with it needing to go through the iterations, with it having so much, if you do an all-in on this, you're talking not only the printing of the cards, but also some of the plushies and the extra other little bits and pieces. This will be late.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with taking a year and a half, even calling it 2 years. That's fine. Just be honest in the situation. Don't set people up for failure and frustration, saying it's going to be a 10-month campaign when that's just not possible.
Yeah.
Savings we need to do as well.
For that, we gave them a 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
Savings. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Production schedule, 2 out of 10. Savings, now this is when you buy things together, are you going to get a savings over purchasing it, say, in retail at regular cost? In this particular one, there are some things that you can save. Like if you buy the 4 or 5 starter pack option, you get one of those starter packs for free. That's great. You save some money there. That's good. But
a little bit. We gave him
not great.
A 4 out of 10. It looks pretty comparable to the rest of the trading card game or living card game market, and so it's not as compelling.
Yeah.
Value hold. Right now they have 8K subscribers on their YouTube channel compared to the 1 million on the main YouTube channel.
Yeah.
They have very low engagement across the board in the comment section and the updates, whether it's hearts or interactions. I mean, I don't know if I can see the updates here.
Yeah.
But like this last update from 4 or 5 days ago has 8 comments on it. This one has no comments and 5 likes. This is the one where he revealed that one person had given them $500,000 and they were having Kickstarter go through and remove it piece by piece. Yeah, some weird things there. And as far as I can tell, they've only removed about $300,000 worth of pledges. So there's still like a random floating $150,000 just existing in the ether. Value hold is a 3 out of 10. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah.
And then the final thing here is going to be the final price.
So this has included everything in the actual pledge itself.
Over 1,000 people agree with me that going in for a booster back and all of the 5 starter decks makes the most sense at $189. But in the pledge manager or in the add-ons, you're going to be able to add a total value of over $800 worth of add-ons. You don't need them all, but it is going to be driving your FOMO. We gave this a 0 out of 10. I'm sorry. This is designed to be a collectible card game in every sense of the way. It wants your money and it wants to eat your money. It's modeled after companies that do that, but they've spent years getting there. Yeah. So the final score, this is a 33 out of 100. I think this is a fun back. Yeah. I think you can get a lot out of this.
Absolutely.
I don't think this is a safe back.
No.
Unless this thing blows up. But really, don't treat this as an investment.
No.
I was going to back it myself. And doing this video is what's convinced me not to.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Hit that subscribe button. And remember, let's have a conversation before you back.